What is up, you guys? Brad and Derek back here with episode 88. We just came back from the movies. We saw Eternals that premiered worldwide today on November 5th, 2021. We are doing this podcast on a Friday night. We usually do it Saturday night, but Derek has other things going on Saturday, so we can't.
Well, no, I actually plan on doing it tonight anyways because it's gonna be, the movie's more fresh in our minds to talk about it. So usually we do these things, we do it the next day, and then we're kind of like, yeah, movie. Can't remember some of it.
Yeah, no, the movie's fresh in our minds. Like I said, we just got back. We did see some trailers though before the movie started. We saw, let's see, Spiderman. Spider-Man No Way Home.
800,000 freaking time.
800,000. Yeah, and like I still love it every time I see it.
Yeah,
I still.
And the entire best part of that, the best part that's going to be in the movie is the thing when he's just like, oh, we saved the world together. You can call me Steven. And he's like, okay, thanks, Steven. He's like, no, this is weird.
No, the laugh track of that movie is gonna be when Wong is just like, don't do that spell, and he's like, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
And then winks. That's gonna be the laugh of the. Hopefully, that's in the movie. I know sometimes some trailer scenes are not in the movie. But I hope that one is, and who knows where Wong is going? He's off to somewhere, and then
he's going to do something.
We saw the trailer for Kingsman.
No, I think we know where Wong went.
Where?
Shang-Chi. I think that's where he went.
And then we saw another trailer for Kingsman.
Yeah,
that still says it's coming out February 2020.
It was funny because the whole theater started laughing like. Everyone's just like, wait a second, wait, what? we're in 2021. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, so I don't know when that's coming out.
I don't know.
It's coming out December 22nd, 2021. So the same day as the next trailer we saw, which was The Matrix 4.
No, it was the Kingsman had a date. It was another movie that had the February 2020.
No, that was The Kingsman. That was the Kingsman movie. Yeah, it was.
No, there was something else.
Nope, that was the Kingsman movie.
I think it was The Matrix.
No. The Matrix had December 22nd, 2021.
Yeah.
And then The Kingsman had February 2020.
Oh.
And then we saw another trailer for a Disney movie that also said fall of 2021, which we're in now.
Which we're in right now. And I was like, yeah, there's no date yet. It's like, all right. Yeah, we saw the Matrix one. This one I haven't seen this trailer yet, so it was.
No, I haven't seen this trailer yet either. And I can't wait for it. I think it's gonna be good. I was gonna say, like, watch this not even be the, like, I knew it was the Matrix, but I'm like, watch this not be the Matrix and some love story starring Keanu Reeves and the girl who plays Trinity, because it starts off like a love story where it's like, do I know you?
Yeah, they really are going with the whole reboot thing here because he has to take the pill again and everything.
Oh yeah.
Meeting Morpheus again.
They cast like Abdul-Mateen II to play a young Morpheus.
Yeah.
So like it's gonna be like a passing of the torch movie where like the Matrix 4 is gonna pass the torch onto these new characters, or like they're gonna spin off and have Abdul-Mateen II play young Morpheus in a spin-off Morpheus of a bunch of Morpheus movies.
Yeah.
Because apparently Lawrence Fishburne wasn't even asked back for Matrix 4. This is what I heard.
Which is ridiculous because, like, I mean, of all people to get asked back, like he should have.
We got a Disney movie, another musical Disney movie about superhumans that live in it's either Spain or Mexico. I'm gonna say it was Spain or Brazil.
Which one was that one?
The Disney movie.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I think it was Spain.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like it's about like the superhuman family, and there's the odd duck, who's part of the odd daughter who's part of the family, but she's not super.
Yeah,
she's normal. And then we got into the movie. So yeah, our thoughts about what the Eternals was, and it was like directed by an Academy Award winner, that did like other movies. Who Chloe Zhao, who I like. I forget what I think she did. I think she did. What other no Nomadland. Yeah, that the movie about the recession of 2008. So she won a lot of awards for that movie.
There was another trailer too. What the hell was that for? That was that Prime TV show.
Oh yeah, we got a Prime TV show trailer that looks kind of good and kind of worth watching.
Yeah, on Prime. So
yeah,
I still have Prime for another month. So
yeah. You resubscribed to Prime?
I did for a little bit. Yeah. Because I fucking kept seeing trailers, or not trailers, but like clips of this fucking show on TikTok of a show called Preacher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kept seeing things and I'm like, where is this? And there's like 4 seasons of it and I'm already through season 1, so.
Oh yeah. So we get into the Eternals movie. There's kind of a Game of Thrones reunion in that movie with Kit Harington and the other guy. I forget, Richard Madden.
Yeah.
Who is Richard Madden is Icarus, a hero named Icarus.
Who, sorry, spoilers for the movie, flies too close to the fucking sun at the end of it. That was so dumb.
Yeah.
That was so fucking dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for spoiling that part of the movie for anybody. It's whatever.
It's not a major plot point or anything. It's not.
It's just so dumb.
Like,
because they even say it in the movie too. It's like, oh, yeah, he flew too close to the sun. And the end of the movie is like, I'm gonna fly into the sun. And we're all like, what? Why?
Do you think he will be back?
I don't know. He might have survived. He is a freaking Eternal, so I mean,
I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back, but he will be deformed.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm. Spoiler, like that was a big spoiler.
I really know because you don't know why he did it.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, like it had a pretty amazing cast for a movie. Angelina Jolie plays Athena, who's basically the goddess of war.
Yeah.
Athena. Because like the basis of Eternals is they've been around for centuries, eons, if you will. And like, and they can't save humanity from human conflict. They can only save them from deviants.
Well, no, they can. They just are told not to. Basically, that's why. That's. And if you've seen the trailers, you've seen the scene of Kit Harington asking her like, "Why didn't you guys help with Thanos?" And she's like, "Because we couldn't." And that's the whole fuck. I was so mad. That's the whole scene. I'm sorry, I was spoiling that one little bit because that was in the trailers. But like that is literally, if you've seen that scene, you've seen that whole scene in the fucking movie. Yeah, it's so dumb.
And the funny part about that scene is, why didn't you save us from Thanos? I'm like, well, because we weren't cast yet. Like, yeah, it's like realistically, like, yeah, they weren't cast yet, so that's why they didn't save from Thanos. There is 2 after credit scenes, so you have to stick around for those.
Yes. Yeah.
Not really revealing much about what the next stages are.
No. I already know one thing, but yeah.
Yeah. But anyway. Yeah. So that it gets. There's also like, I believe, Disney's first gay kiss on screen.
Probably.
Like.
I mean, very much so. Probably.
And because their first deaf superhero.
Yeah.
That was also first because the one character in the movie, which like this is not spoiling anything because like it's been like 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles this movie premiered. So
and I understand today's the world premiere, but like if you're serious about this movie, you're going to go see it already, so you'll already know what's happening. Either today or tomorrow, because this will probably go up Sunday, probably. Yeah.
The one, her powers, she moves very fast. I forget all their names because like all their names have like.
I just know Icarus, Athena, Gilgamesh, and I can't remember what the literal main girl fucking her name was.
Cersei.
Cersei, yeah. So
Think Game of Thrones.
yeah. So, but other than that, I don't remember. I think one was Skittle. Was it Skittle?
Sprite.
Sprite. Yeah. And then I can't remember what the other two were. The guy who literally was Kamehamehaing the entire fucking time.
Yeah, I don't know. I
can't remember what his
can't remember his name.
The other guy.
Yeah, I can't remember the other guy's name either. Like they all have their separate powers. One guy can control people, mind control. The other guy is super smart.
Yeah. Warrior, Icarus.
Icarus is
discounts Superman.
Yeah, Icarus is a Marvel's discounted Superman.
Yeah.
And
you can only do the eye thing. That's about it.
Cersei can create life.
Yeah.
Basically.
One dude with Sprite's kind
is an illusionist.
Yeah.
Can make illusions.
I can't remember what the fast girl's name was.
No, I can't.
She's like the Flash, but faster. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
Also was there. Oh, and then Gilgamesh could punch things really hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, I think he has super strength.
Yeah, something like that.
But I'm interested in where the Eternals will lead for the next for the next couple Marvel movies, because I know Spider-Man. We're gonna get Spider-Man Volume 3 coming out December 17th.
Yep.
And that's gonna piggyback off of what the events of Spider-Man 2 Far From Home. So I'm curious because I don't think that Spider-Man is gonna touch the Eternals movie.
No, probably not. I mean, we are back in order of release technically now, I believe, right? Like we're back in we're in order now of movies at least. I think.
Well, no.
They don't go on the TV shows is what I mean.
No. As
far as movies go, we're still in order for movies. We're just not in order for like TV shows and shit.
Well, yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Because we were already supposed to see Doctor Strange and everything.
Yeah.
Already at this point after WandaVision and everything, but
yeah. So the yeah, I believe so. So I like I said, I don't know where this is gonna go for phases and how it's gonna go. I know Kit Harington's character is an important character.
Yeah.
Because
I know who he is. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody because you'll know. But
and also you can Google it who his character is.
Yeah, you can do that too.
But apparently, like this is not spoiling it because it's from the comics and he has a lot of comic work, and he's in the comics, and apparently Kit Harington's character becomes the new leader of, wait for it, the Avengers. I'm not spoiling anything. This is not a movie spoiler.
No, you can just kind of go look it up if you want. Like, but you'll find out.
But The Eternals is a almost 3-hour long movie. With the credits, it's pretty much 3 hours. And is it better or worse than Dark World?
Yeah, for most people out there, as far as Marvel movies go, like the general consensus is Dark World is the worst Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Not saying it's a bad movie, it's just the worst Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I'm personally putting this below Dark Knight or Dark World because I don't know. This movie was, if once you watch it, you guys might realize why I'm saying this, but it's 3 hours and it's a movie.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour movie. Like Avengers Endgame was 3 hours, and we got why it was 3 hours.
Yeah, because Endgame had to be 3 hours.
It was the series finale of everything that happened from 2008 to 2019. It was the or 2018. I don't know. Was it 2019 or 2018? Did Endgame come out?
Oh, I don't even know. It would have been 2018, I think.
Yeah.
That feels right. 2018 feels right.
Yeah.
Because we went into 2019 and the pandemic hit, and then we haven't had any Marvel movies since. So
yeah. So okay.
That sounds about right. It might have been maybe in 2019. It might have been early 2019.
Yeah, May 2019. Does that sound right?
That sounds about right.
Okay. So yeah, Endgame makes sense because it was a movie that culminated Marvel movies that came from 2008 onward.
April 2019.
Yeah. Okay. So now when you do the big movie, Marvel's kind of starting to reboot their franchise. They're rebooting, like Phase 4 is a reboot of the Marvel movies pretty much because Shang-Chi was basically like the 2008 Iron Man
yeah, and I think they did a good job with Shang-Chi too.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job with Shang-Chi.
But that movie was actually like really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I had very low expectations of that movie, but it was really good.
Yeah, it was superb.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie though, not as good as Shang-Chi.
No. This is like top 10. Like Shang-Chi's like top 10 for me, like 100%. Yeah. It's somewhere in there. I don't know where it is, but it's top 10. Probably honestly close to the top 5. Shang-Chi was a surprise for me as far as movies go. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, but there will be a sequel to Eternals. When that comes out, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know.
We know they're gonna return. That's all we know.
They're gonna return,
as it usually says at the end of Marvel movies. So and so will return.
Yeah,
but sometimes they put like so and so will return in whatever, right? This time they're like, no, they're gonna return. We just don't know when yet. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So who knows when they'll be back? It'll probably be a couple years until Eternals 2.
Especially right now, because I mean, we're about to get lambasted with freaking movies for the next year and a half.
Yeah. So like, I'll probably give it like 4 years until we starting to hear
of Eternals 2. Yeah, I guarantee you we'll see them in one of the next few movies for sure. Mm-hmm. Whoever, well, I mean, I don't know who the hell would even see, but
maybe and maybe not, because a lot of the movies coming out now are like Spiderman 3, Doctor Strange 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 might have the Eternals in it.
Yeah.
But it might not.
Well, there was. I don't even want to say it here because there's a lot. There's a line that Bollywood Bro says that somebody small was running around. I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't catch that.
Okay, so he know. Okay, I don't want to spoil it. Like, but the Eternals they do know people in the MCU already, so. It's gonna. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
I didn't.
You did not catch that line, I guess. Then.
Well, no, I heard it, but I didn't. Because like, if I was watching it like on a Disney Plus or something, I would have rewound and played that line again.
Yeah.
Because it didn't click with me. Because when I'm watching a movie, I'm just kind of like, I kind of zone out, or like I don't really zone out, but like I didn't catch that line because it just happened like too fast.
You know who he was talking about though, right? You heard who he was talking about?
Was he talking about like Captain America?
No. Well, no, they talked about that, yeah, but no.
I didn't catch it then.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens in the next few movies, but yeah. Oh. Sorry, audience. I just texted him what the Utah guy was talking about. So we already have ties to the MCU from this movie.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for Homecoming.
I'm excited for No Way Home.
No Way Home. Sorry.
I'm excited for No Way Home because I think No Way Home is gonna be like Phase 4 is introducing some newer Marvel characters. But also, Phase 4 is going to be like The big thing with Phase 4 is the Multiverse of Madness, and the big thing with Phase 4 is Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a whole lot of Multiverse of Madness starting in No Way Home.
If you don't know who Kang is, get Disney Plus and watch Loki.
Yep.
And that's your first introduction to him. So.
Yep. Spoiler alert for
it's Loki's been out for so long. If you haven't watched it now, you're not going to watch it, but you might watch it.
And other stuff going on, like we just watched Eternals. Other stuff. Android. I had a big update on Android. Android 12. They finally dropped the naming them Android after desserts.
Oh, that's good.
They dropped that, so no more Android Kit Kat, Android Marshmallow, Android Jelly Bean.
That reminds me, I actually gotta do an update on my phone too.
I finally got Android 12. So the Pixel 6 was released last month, 2 months ago. Last month, yeah. Pixel 6 was released last month, which is Google's new flagship phone.
Yeah.
It's kind of skinnier, looks nicer.
You gonna get it?
No. Like, here's the thing. It looks nice and everything, but a phone is something.
You also just got that phone like a year or two ago.
I did get that phone a year or two ago.
Oh, 2 years ago.
No, I got it a year ago.
A year ago?
Yeah, I got it a year.
It was during COVID because the fucker left it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right too. Yeah,
no, that was my Xbox.
Oh, that was your Xbox.
Yeah, no,
it wasn't your Xbox. That was your phone. Because your Xbox, the guy had to come back the next day. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was your phone.
Yeah, it was my phone. Yeah. So yeah, I got this new phone.
Yeah.
Last year, Pixel 6 is now out. It looks skinnier. The camera's apparently nicer, and all that tech spec stuff that I don't really care about.
No, you just use the phone for watching TikToks and Snapchatting people.
But so Android 12's out, and my first impressions of Android 12, kind of like Android was like, you know what? We need to market this operating system to old people.
Yeah,
because everything's bigger now.
Jesus.
Like even.
Well, it's like the thing I was saying to you about earlier, right? When I had that voicemail. Like my old phone never had that. You said your new update has that.
Yeah,
that's definitely a new thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody hasn't gotten the update yet. Like instead of like having to call your voicemail and put a pin in, you literally just like tap, like you just like kind of pull it down, hit your voicemail, tap play, and you can delete it right from there. You don't have to go in your fucking voicemail box anymore. It's great. I love it.
I enjoy it too.
Yeah.
I enjoy it too.
I thought it was just an Apple thing. I didn't realize that Android was doing it too.
No, Android did it too. And so I got a lot of new features, new stuff going on with the phone. So it's kind of like a new phone again.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess if you're a Pixel 3 owner, you need to get a new phone because
stop updating it.
Yeah.
The Pixel 3 is old though, right?
Yeah.
Like really old.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of not really surprising.
But I thought when I updated it a couple of days ago, I'm just like, how am I already at like 90% phone battery and I barely use my phone?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, and then it got me thinking about the Apple conundrum a couple years ago. That the Apple conundrum that like their updates were draining the batteries, so they would get you to buy a new phone. So I'm like, I wonder if Google's doing the same thing. But then I asked Reddit. And Reddit's like, no, they're not doing what Apple did years ago.
No, because Apple got caught, and no one else can get caught now.
Yeah.
No, what I was gonna say, I thought the Pixel 3 was really old. No, 2018.
Yeah, no, it's not that old.
So now saying it's only 2018, them stopping updates for that's a bit fucked up.
Yeah,
it's only a 3-year-old phone. It's not. It literally came out in October of 2018, so it's not. Like it's a 5-6-year-old phone. Like it's like 3 years old. Like barely 3 years old.
Yeah. Big Mouth season 5 came out today. Yeah. So that's also, and How to Catch a Killer came out today on Netflix. So I started watching Big Mouth season 5. So far so good. Yeah. They're going through changes. Changes. Yeah. And yeah, so they starts off with them like at a new grade. Their first episode is a No Nut November episode.
Oh God.
Which now explains to me why it came out in November, because their first episode is a No Nut November, and they all lose.
I mean, yeah. Anybody who says they actually do it is completely fucking lying. Sorry. That's not... I was done the first fucking day. I was done at midnight November 1st.
I made it 12 hours.
I barely made it 5 minutes. I happened to be up on Sunday. Morning. I had to be up at midnight when I turned November 1st, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm here.
Yeah, no. Like I was thinking in my head, like, you know what Pornhub should do? Like every November, release their hottest porn. That way,
just make premium free for a month for every single user on that site, or not even just every single user, just everybody. You just go onto it, and it's just free. It's all free. Like, and just have Pornhub be like, do it, and yeah. I mean, maybe not like a month, maybe like a week or something like that.
And then you have those like OnlyFans girls on TikTok being like, guys, it's October 34th. Yeah. Don't worry, it's October 34th. Like, yeah. Stop it. You won't make me subscribe to you.
Yeah.
So Big Mouth season 5 came out. Funny like always. It's kind of losing. I'm kind of losing it a little bit with that. Like, it's a funny show, but I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I'll keep up with the show. I beat Watch Dogs Legion. That was fun. That was a fun game, and now I need something new to play. I tried. I uninstalled Red Dead 2 again because I just have no what's the word I'm looking for? I just have no desire to play that game again. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but rumor mill. I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
There was a rumor about that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then what else? What else is going on? Did I do anything? No, not really. Not really, no.
I don't know much this week. I resubbed to WoW for about 12 hours.
How was that?
I played for about 10 seconds. I'm not even kidding. I literally downloaded the game, resubbed to it, and then because it took 8 hours to download.
Yeah.
Then it took 3 hours and 40 minutes or 50 minutes to set up all my add-ons, and then 10 minutes of actual playtime. And then I was like, yeah, why the fuck did I do this? That didn't last long. And I said earlier, I started watching a TV show called Preacher on Amazon Prime. Okay show. Got Dominic Cooper in it. The guy who played young Howard Stark.
Oh.
In Endgame. Yeah.
Interesting.
That guy's in it. Yeah. It's a weird show. I'm enjoying it though. He's got something in him called Genesis. That's like a love child of a demon and an angel. That's somehow inside of him and can like command people to do shit. It's pretty good. It's okay. And there's vampires. It's a weird show. He's also a preacher. Used to be a con man, and I don't know. It's weird.
Sounds like worth checking out. I'm into the weird stuff.
Well, there's also a kid in there called Arseface.
Oh.
His face looks like an asshole, literally.
Nice.
He tried to kill himself.
Fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But that's about all I've been up to this week. It's just been work, applying for jobs.
Oh, I got through a couple more episodes of Marvel's What If. Still not a huge fan of that show, but I'm just like, yeah, I got nothing else to watch. I'm gonna finish watching this.
I've still only watched the first episode of it. I don't think I'll ever watch any of the rest of them. I don't know. It has no interest in me because it's just like, oh, what if this happened? Cool, but it didn't.
Yeah.
So
that has nothing to do with anything.
Like, it could be a super cool thing. Like, whoa, what if this happened? This would be really cool. It's like, yeah, that'd be great, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. No. Anyway, I think that's enough about us.
Yeah.
Like we said before, Eternals was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't the best. It was okay. Did it need to be 3 hours? No. Was there lots of scenes that didn't need to be in there? Yes.
Yeah.
And you will find that out when you go see the movie.
I would say at least an hour and 20 minutes. That didn't need to be in that movie.
Yeah.
But Just to each his own, because some people might
did
really
Richard
enjoy
Madden play a better Rob Stark than Icarus?
100%.
Yeah, 100%. Did Kit Harington, Jon Snow, better than whatever his name was in this movie?
Probably. Yeah, well, he probably played Jon Snow better because he was in the movie for all of a minute.
It was like 20 minutes.
No, like not even that. It was literally like a minute of like complete screen time was probably a minute.
Yeah, and then like Angelina Jolie and Salma Hayek, they're in it too.
Yeah.
But like Angelina Jolie has more screen time than Salma Hayek.
Yeah. Which I'm surprised because usually what happens with these movies is like usually the bigger actor gets a lot more screen time.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume Salma Hayek and Angelina Jolie would be way bigger than any of the actors that were in this movie.
100%.
So
100%. But yeah. So I give it like 1 thumbs up, not 2 thumbs up, not 3 hairy thumbs up, just 1.
Just 1. Maybe half of 1.
Like I see for Derek, it's below Dark World. For me, it's just above Dark World.
Yeah, but it's like it's above Dark World, but it's like just above Dark World.
There's been like 20 something Marvel movies been released since 2008, and this is like 19 or like 25 or 24. I don't know how many Marvel movies have been released since 2008.
I don't know.
I don't know the exact number, but it's low on the totem pole. Anyway, let's get to some news. First up, Facebook has rebranded. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced the social media giant will change its name of its holding company to Meta, in a rebrand that comes as the company faces a series of public relations crises. Zuckerberg revealed the new name for Facebook's annual AR/VR conference on Thursday, where he outlined the company's virtual reality vision for the future. The CEO sketched his plans to build the Metaverse, a digital world built over our own, compromising virtual reality headsets and augmented reality. We believe the Metaverse will be the successor of the mobile internet. Supporting a blue infinity symbol as a logo, the new holding company, Meta, will encompass Facebook as its largest subsidiary, as well as apps such as Instagram, WhatsApp, and the virtual reality brand Oculus. What do you think about Facebook rebranding itself?
I had no idea this was even happening until I heard about it on a podcast before.
Yes.
I was like, what? I also initially thought that they were just completely changing the name of Facebook. That's what I initially thought it was.
Yeah.
Not this.
So Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, they're all going to stay the same name, but the bigger name, the big conglomerate name of, it's not called Facebook, it's not called the Facebook anymore, it's now called Meta.
Yeah. Like
the basketball player Meta World Peace. Or like another company that has the exact same name, Meta.
Literally like
there's because I saw a news article, and when I say I saw a news article, I mean I didn't read it. I just read the headline and was like, "Hey, that's funny." There's another company called Meta, and they're pissed.
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah. And I guess they have a it looks like the infinity symbol for their new logo.
Okay.
So.
Oh no, there's new Meta and they're pissed. If there's new Meta, like, if there's another company that's called Meta and they're pissed, like, good luck. It's Facebook. Mm-hmm. Like, really?
Yeah.
Gee, like, good luck.
Yeah.
Because if they wanted to, they'd just be like, "Oh, is your company free traded? Oh, we own it now."
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't like as a successor to the internet. I don't know. There's been a lot of Matrix jokes too, because I guess the company that Neo worked for was like Meta. It had Meta in the word, and so there's been a lot of Matrix jokes, and it's like it's happening. The Matrix is happening. There's also been like jokes of remember that Johnny Depp movie where he basically played Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
In the movie, well, Johnny Depp didn't actually play Steve Jobs, but he played this man who started this company, but then he like he basically wanted to take over the world, and like this is how Mark Zuckerberg is going to take over the world by making this company known as Meta.
Oh, probably.
I just don't know how I feel about this because I am 30 and I'm starting to become an old man who yells at cloud.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm 29, almost like close to 30, not as close as some people in this room. But like I said, I'm starting to become old man yells at cloud, where I see Facebook is rebranding and I'm like, no, Facebook, no, you're Facebook. That's all you are. Stop being new. Stop trying to be hip with the kids. You're never going to be hip with the kids. Facebook, you are now MySpace. Mark, you are now Tom. Like kids are now using Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Like kids aren't using Facebook anymore. And kids, if you're listening and you don't know who Tom is, Google it. Facebook rebranded. And that's all we're going to say about that. Delayed movies. So we have a couple of delayed movies. With box office numbers on the rise, more movies are arriving on schedule, and the likes of No Time to Die breaking box office records. You would think, well, because they're breaking box office records because movie theaters are just opened up again.
Yeah, on top of that, it's like one of like 2 movies that are in theaters that people want to see. So.
You would think it's safe to say that closures of last year are a thing of the past. However, Disney has put a spinner in the works. I think that was supposed to be spinner because spanner is not a word.
No, spanner's a word.
Spanner's a word?
Yeah, but it's like a tool.
Oh, Disney has put a spinner in the works of the rosy-looking picture of a bright and normal future by announcing a mass of delays on all upcoming Marvel movies beyond December's Spider-Man No Way Home. So Spider-Man's No Way Home is safe.
Yeah.
Starting with Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness. It was supposed to come out March 25th, 2022, but now is being pushed to May 6th, 2022. Thor Love and Thunder was supposed to come out May 6th, 2022, and now is moved to July 8th, 2022. Wakanda Forever, the next Black Panther movie, July 8th, 2022, getting pushed to November 11th, 2022. So Remembrance Day next year. Indiana Jones 5, July 29th, 2022, moving like basically a whole year to June 30th, 2023. The Marvels, which is the Captain Marvel sequel, is dated on November 11th, 2022. So that was supposed to come out Remembrance Day of next year. Moves to February 17th, 2023. And Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania was supposed to be released on the Marvel's new date, which is February 17th, 23, is moved to July 28th, 2023. Now, why did all these movies be pushed, you say?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Well, there's another hero movie coming out in March of next year. The Batman, coming out in March of next year.
Yeah, but why bother fucking moving the movies though? Because honestly,
I don't think I don't think Marvel wants to compete with Warner Brothers.
Doesn't have to. It's fucking Marvel.
Yeah, but I just
you like they're fooling themselves with itself. I'm sorry. As much as I want to see the Robert Pattinson movie, they're fooling themselves if they think that movie would do better than Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
there's no fucking way in hell.
I just think they just want to clean up at the box office. That's all. That's all it is. They don't want to have box office competition. They just want to just clean up.
I understand, but like, fuck, are you waiting for Doctor Strange especially? We're waiting for what, over a year, if not longer.
Doctor Strange 2 was supposed to come out this year. Yeah.
Like, so I'm tired of fucking waiting. Don't push it back 2 months because you want to just absolutely clean up the box office. You're gonna anyways.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna see that movie. Yeah. Like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Like like, and also I think too, a lot of these like movies that are supposed to come out in like next year, I don't even think started filming yet.
Doctor Strange has to be done already.
Well, Doctor Strange, yeah, it's done already.
And same with Thor.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
And probably same with Marvels.
Yeah, I think Thor: Love and Thunder is done. Marvels, I really haven't heard anything on.
No, it's got to be at least almost done by now.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that Doctor Strange isn't done already, and there's no way that Love and Thunder isn't done already.
And then
they're probably editing right now and doing all the after whatever, right?
Yeah, and then but like these movies that are like 2 years away, I actually found funny that Indiana Jones 5 got pushed back a year.
Not surprising, and honestly, I kind of wish they wouldn't release the movie.
I think I know why they pushed it back a year, and I believe Harrison Ford got hurt on set, so they can't film they can't film until he's healed. So yeah, he's old man now.
Yeah, so I don't understand why. I can understand why they kind of want to bring it back, because they want to bring Indiana Jones to a new generation, but like they tried that with Crystal Skull, didn't go over well.
No.
They tried to hand it off to Shia LaBeouf. That didn't work well, because he went crazy after that.
Yeah.
Before that, I don't remember what it was.
It was after.
But I think Indiana Jones.
It was after Transformers 3.
I think we can all just forget about Crystal Skull, and we'll just be fine with the Indiana Jones original trilogy.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. We don't need it anymore. We really just don't.
Yeah, but like the whole all the Marvel stuff that is basically, they're basically getting bumped like one slot. Because if you notice when I said, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness coming out March 25th is coming out now May 6th, and then I said Thor: Love and Thunder May 6th, now July 8th, like they're all getting bumped.
Yeah,
they're one slot. Like they're just getting bumped. Like, oh, we can't do Doctor Strange, and like I said before, it's all due to Batman coming out in March. But it's
still ridiculous.
Also, like the Batman though, it's not gonna be a kids movie.
Yeah.
As much as kids love Batman, it's not gonna be a kids movie.
No. I kind of wish, honestly, like I wish we could have gotten Shang-Chi earlier, and that means we could have gotten this movie earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We gotten home. We could have got Far From Home earlier. I mean, fucking Doctor Strange should have came out.
The Eternals was supposed to come out last year, November 2020.
That's what I mean. And Doctor Strange was supposed to be Halloween this year.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be the end of October this year.
Yeah.
So, and now they can't do that now, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a spooky movie. We'll come out the spooky season. That's coming out in fucking May. What the hell, man?
Yeah. So on to our next news.
Yeah.
They're making a Donkey Kong movie. A solo Donkey Kong movie is reportedly in the works, with Seth Rogen set to reprise his role from the upcoming role that he's playing in Super Smash Brothers. Not Super Smash Brothers, Mario.
Yeah.
According to Giant Freak Robot, Donkey Kong will be the next Nintendo character heading to the big screen following the upcoming Super Mario Brothers movie. Seth Rogen has already been confirmed to voice Donkey Kong as a side character in the upcoming Super Mario Brothers movie. So it's not a huge leap to Rogen to head up his own solo project. Giant Freakin' Robot claims that the upcoming Donkey Kong solo movie is currently in development at Illumination, or the folks that brought you Despicable Me and the Minions. Can't forget about the Minions.
Yeah.
To the big screen. The company is also working on a Super Mario Brothers movie starring Chris Pratt as everyone's favorite Italian plumber, who is made by a Japanese guy.
Chris Pratt is also not speaking in an Italian accent, so
he's not going, let's go, or yeehaw, or like nothing, no Mario-esque.
Just gonna be talking like himself.
Yeah. So, you know when I said last podcast that they should do a Nintendo-verse like style movies?
Yeah, I think your prediction's coming true.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of pissed off that it's coming true, because we don't need this.
No.
No one needs this.
No.
Really nobody needs this.
I can see like Super Smash Brothers the movie. Like
Yeah. I don't know. I understand them kind of wanting to try with Mario again because they tried it once. It didn't go over very well. One of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah.
And this Donkey Kong one, I don't know what the fuck Seth Rogen's gonna do. Well, but it's gonna be fucking weird.
DK Donkey Kong.
The thing is, he can't be Seth Rogen. As much as the guy is like.
Imagine, you know what I'm picturing, and I've seen this in a meme too, where like the Seth Rogen laugh on Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I can't even do it.
No, but I mean, the thing is, like, he's also the guy who came up with fucking Sausage Party.
Yeah.
Like, that movie is very screwed up.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be directing a Donkey Kong movie.
Well, he's kind of
like same guy that also made Pineapple Express. Zach and Miri make a freaking porno. Super bad.
No, Zach and Miri made a porno with Kevin Smith.
But Seth Rogen was in it.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but also like Seth Rogen, he's just this huge nerd.
I know, but he also plays himself in every movie he plays, so it's not.
He's a huge nerd, and he loves nerd culture. He loves getting high.
Bad Neighbors 1 and 2.
Bad Neighbors in 2. But like Seth Rogen is one of the guys behind The Boys, and he's behind and he was behind and he had some dealings with the Amazon Prime show The Immortals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was a bad show.
I enjoyed it.
I didn't. That's just me. I didn't enjoy that movie at all.
Yeah. So, and I believe like Seth Rogen also like that show The Preacher. I'm pretty sure Seth Rogen has his hand in it.
Maybe
he was one of the because
it's a comic book adaptation. So
yeah, because I'm pretty sure Seth Rogen had his hand in that one too.
Oh, probably.
Like he's done great work, but he started in really gritty comedy movies.
I think that's the problem. Is a lot of people don't realize he's done all these movies and TV shows.
Yeah, I
still look at him and I think Sausage Party, Pineapple Express, Green Freaking Hornet. Like, I'm not thinking of The Boys or anything serious he's ever either directed, produced, or been in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think of him as a serious actor at all. I think of him as a comedy actor. So, I don't know.
Speaking of comedy actors, Garfield is getting an animated movie. And guess who's voicing Garfield? Chris Pratt.
Why?
Thanks to the recent news that Chris Pratt will voice Garfield in an upcoming animated movie, the internet is once again sharing opinions, jokes, and memes.
Oh my god!
Pratt has been a hot topic ever since his announcement of his casting as Super Mario in the upcoming Mario Brothers movie from Illumination. When it was announced in September's Nintendo Direct, the internet went crazy. Now with the Garfield news, that makes two iconic characters Pratt is set to voice, and the internet has a new set of reactions to share. Yeah. Yes.
You know who would make a great Garfield?
Who?
Bill Murray.
He's already done Garfield.
I know.
And he hated it.
I know. I don't care. He is Garfield. Garfield is him. That's like anybody else trying to be Iron Man.
You know what Chris Pratt tweeted out when he was able to say he has the role of Garfield? I don't hate Mondays. Because it was a Monday that he said he was allowed to say that he is Garfield.
I understand Bill Murray hates it, but like that's anytime I think of Garfield, that's the voice I hear.
Yeah, you hear Bill Murray's voice.
Bill Murray. Like I don't.
Like I can't picture. You know why? Because Bill Murray is the closest voice to the original voice actor who did Garfield in the old cartoons.
Yeah.
And that's why we
there's not much difference between him and Bill Murray.
No.
There's not.
No. Like I can't see like Chris Pratt being like, "Oh, I love lasagna."
And that's my thing, right? I want to hear Garfield. I know what Garfield sounds like. I want to hear Garfield.
Like or
it's like him doing Mario. Like he's not doing the Mario voice.
Yeah.
He's just playing himself.
Yeah, or like as we know, and if he does the Mario voice, people are gonna rise up that racist flag.
Oh yeah, but that's whatever. But if they're gonna do, right? If they're gonna do the full on like Mario voice, like just get the guy who does the voice, But then again, this is supposed to be live action, right?
What?
The new Mario movie?
No.
Animated?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even stupider.
Yeah.
And they definitely should have just got the original voice actor for Mario.
Yeah. And like Garfield is gonna be totally animated too.
Yeah.
There was some pretty funny things that I saw on the internet.
Yeah.
And it's like oh, Chris Pratt holding a Thanos glove. And it was like all these famous animated characters, and it's like, okay, he has Mario, now he has Garfield, who's next? Like
I'm honestly gonna assume nobody, because I don't know what else he would do.
Yeah. Speaking of other things, there's a rumor now this is completely rumored. This next segment, there's a Red Dead Redemption rumor that they're remastering the first one for the new consoles.
Yeah, it's definitely a rumor.
French media outlet Rockstar Magazine claims Red Dead Redemption Remastered is in the early stage of development. A translation by Dark Side of Gaming states that the remaster would be in the same vein as the upcoming Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition. If it proves to be true, this means the remaster maintains the classic look and feel of the original Red Dead Redemption while upgrading the lighting, textures, draw distances, and bringing the consoles in line with Red Dead 2. This is just rumor mill.
Yeah.
This is nothing more than a rumor. This is unconfirmed, but the rumor is coming from that Grand Theft Auto is coming out with the trilogy, the definitive edition. They're basically putting they've remastered their most popular games, their three most popular games, 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. They remastered them for the new consoles. Everybody's still waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because the definitive edition, the trilogy, is coming out. And I guess Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg have made music for this remaster. Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know. As far as these remasters go, I think a lot of people are in the boat of like, well, why the fuck are you working on 3 remasters when you should be working on 6? It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like,
yeah. I am a sucker for remasters.
I am too, but the thing is, like, here's the thing. So they're doing San Andreas, Vice City, and 3 or 2.
3. I'm pretty sure it's 3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
Here's a better one: fucking Liberty City, or GTA 4.
Yeah,
do a fucking remake of 4. Yeah. 4 is the one which got a lot more people in it than San Andreas or freaking Vice City. 4 with Liberty City stories and shit. Are you kidding me? Like, that is the remaster people would like. They want to see that game on the GTA 5 engine. Yeah, that would be way more cool than these other ones. Yeah. San Andreas is a okay game. If I want to play GTA, I'm going to play 5, like, because it's just way better. Yeah, exactly. Looks better, plays better, feels better. I don't know. Yeah, tastes better. I don't know. Yeah, it's Vice City, 3, and San Andreas because of the cover artwork. Yeah. So, I'm probably gonna buy this game because those were the only 3 Grand Theft Auto games I cared about. Those were the only 3 I actually played. Oh, GTA 4 is the best. Yeah. GTA 4 is the best one. It's at 5 now, but like at the time, 4 blew all those out of the water because of all the DLC shit it had on it too. Way better than any of those other games. All I really remember of San Andreas is that was the first game that was your character was able to swim. Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go again. Yeah. 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 Hey Roman, let's go bowling. Yeah, that's fucking GTA 4. Yeah. Yeah. I just also remembered like trying to like punch a grandma and then
her pulling a gun out of her purse. I'm like, oh shit.
You want to give me remaster? Give me remaster 1 and 2. Those were really fun.
Yeah.
They were stupid as hell because they were top down. They were really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I didn't play 1 or 2.
I played them way.
And the only reason I played the other ones is because I went over to a buddy's house and played them.
Your parents never bought them for you?
No, because they had a mature rating. I was one of those kids.
Fortunate.
I was one of those kids that played Spyro and Crash for a long time.
I played Spyro.
Yeah,
I
but
just also played GTA though.
But or like I didn't play Twisted Metal. You probably did play Twisted Metal.
I had every single Twisted Metal.
Like these, like my parents saw this M sticker on the game and they're like, nope.
Not for our Bradley.
Nope. Because of the old thing where like,
oh, if your kid plays this game, he's gonna murder people. And it's like, no, that's not how video games work.
Or like, just like they didn't want the bad language to hurt my virgin ears.
That must have fucking sucked.
No.
The funny thing is, even playing those games, I don't get it from those games.
Yeah.
I get it from my mother.
Yes.
And my father.
Yes.
Like, because it's not. I don't get it from video games. I played plenty of screwed up ones.
No, I didn't really play mature games anyway. I don't know.
You're too busy playing Spyro.
Yeah. Which was fun. It was a fun game.
See, I was too busy doing that until I got a PC, and then I was playing Diablo, which is also rated.
Yeah. A mature movie that's on the works, Boondock Saints 3.
Yes.
It's official. Boondock Saints 3 is happening. The third installment of what will become a trilogy was announced on Monday by Deadline, along with word that director Troy Duffy, who helmed the first 2 movies, will be back in the director's chair. Norman Reedus and Sean Patrick Flannery are also set to return as the vigilante brothers Connor and Murphy McManus. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
While full plot details haven't been revealed yet, Troy Duffy did provide some clues. Filmmaker told Deadline, "Where we're going is the brothers are older. They're coming out into a brand new world that is not like the one they left. They are at odds. One wants to continue, the other doesn't. There's a new enemy out there, not like the traditional ones they've faced. The Boondock Saints 3 is planned to start filming in May, which is only a couple months away. Lining up when Sean Patrick Flannery won't be busy with The Boys, and Norman Reedus will be wrapped with The Walking Dead. A release.
Finally.
A release date hasn't been set. The news was first reported by Deadline.
So, as some people might know, if they're fans of the Boondock Saints, this isn't the first time that this has happened. However, all the other times were rumors. Nothing was ever confirmed. So this time, shit is confirmed. So, here's hoping. I'm really hoping this happens this time.
Yeah, I'm not. I
don't think you've ever seen those movies, have you?
No, I have not.
Yeah. They're like called classic movies that you like have to watch at least once.
Yes.
I had a friend who was so into it, he bought a fucking script from the movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He got Boondock Saints 2 All Saints Day. He got a script. he had the actual script of it signed.
Oh wow.
Because he loved it so much. Like those movies have a little special place in my heart. They're fun times.
They're fun times.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I never, and like I'm not like. This also goes back to my parents, where like also like movies that like Boondock Saints doesn't know how to watch.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I never watched it till I was like 18.
Oh.
19.
Oh, so there you go then.
At least 19. So.
Oh, there you go then. See.
More or less because I hadn't heard of it yet, and then my friend John, who's the one who bought the script, showed me those movies, and I was like, "This is the best fucking thing I've ever seen."
The only Boondocks I've ever heard of were The Boondocks. That was a Teletoon show.
Yeah, that dumbass show.
Yeah. With a pimp named Slipback and
The only funny part I've ever seen of that show is the Chris Hansen part.
Yeah.
And that's the only funny part I've ever seen of that show. I've tried watching it before. I do not find it funny.
And Uncle Ruckus. And
I never found it funny. I found that one part funny. That was it.
There was one scene I found funny in that show, and there was a scene where like these two boys, they live with their grandfather.
Yeah.
And they're African American. And their grandfather is old enough to know who Rosa Parks is because he was there. And he was legit there. And he sat beside Rosa Parks on the same bus. And he was the first one to say no.
Yeah.
And then she says no, and they're all like, "Oh, what? Oh,
oh no!
Let's give all the attention to her." And he's like, but he was the first one to say no, and he's like, "Oh," and he talks about like he talks to his grandkids about how like Rosa Parks ain't shit and blah blah blah, and it's just as I was the first one to say no, she got all the credit for something I did, and
yeah.
And like we planned we planned that together. That was the only scene I found funny in the whole show. Like, but yeah.
Yeah.
But like anyway, that is it for the news segments.
Oh, sure, we're at the end.
We're already at the end. I had more things. But then I got rid of some things. Like so Dune was apparently a spectacular movie.
I keep hearing good things about it. I've seen some clips about it, and I'm like, okay, that actually looks pretty cool.
So I'll probably wait for it to come out on either Prime or
YouTube, maybe,
or YouTube, or the Microsoft, Google, the Xbox store.
Hopefully, you have your new TV by then.
maybe I will. Yeah. But apparently, Dune 2 is in the works already, and it's probably going to be a trilogy of movies. Because the book is so large that it's going to take more than
one movie.
It's going to take more than one movie. It's not like they're milking it like Peter Jackson did with the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, it did not need to be 2. No, 3. Yeah, didn't need to be 3 movies at all.
No,
because the Hobbit movie is smaller than the freaking first book of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually smaller than like Chamber of Secrets or Harry Potter.
Yeah, the Hobbit book is technically a kid's book. It's J.R.R. Tolkien's kid's book.
Yeah, it's not a big book by any means.
No,
it's not.
So, but like Dune is it's not a big book. I have it in my room.
Yeah.
It's kind of like about yay big, but it's long.
A lot of shit happens.
And a lot of shit happens, and it's like. Because I remember talking to the girl at the bookstore when I bought the book, and she's like, "Are you sure you want to buy this book? It's."
Well, like, do not tell me what I do.
It's a pretty in-depth book. It's a pretty hard read. I'm like, I've heard this was a good book and wanted to try to read it. It's still sitting on my bookshelf.
You still haven't read it, have you?
Well, I sit down and read a book nowadays.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's difficult.
Like there's just so many distractions. Like it's like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, TV, ooh, video games, ooh, records, ooh.
I want to read through the freaking Game of Thrones books again, but like I'm the same way too. It's like there's too much other shit I could do than read freaking Game of Thrones again.
Yeah,
for the 15th time. Like
So that's it for the news. Now we go to on this day in film and television history. In 1956, the Nat King Cole Show debuts on NBC, the first variety program to be hosted by an African American. Nat King Cole was a famous singer back in the golden age of music. He had a daughter. I think her name was Natalie King Cole, who also did music. Both passed away, but they will be remembered. This has been another episode of A Brew for Two.
Yes, sir.
We've talked about everything we wanted to talk about in episode number 88. And if you want to see the Eternals, I would recommend going to see it. because the Marvel movies, they always like, you can't skip a movie because then you'll be lost. Well, you can't skip a movie because you'll be lost. Like, because they'll introduce a character in a movie that will be in another movie, and then vice versa. So yeah. So if you want to see the Eternals, go see it. If Marvel movies aren't for you, then wait till Matrix, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And if you want to follow me or Derek, I'm at a Gingerfin92, and Derek is
at King D-Rec on everything.
And if you want to follow the podcast, the podcast is A Brew for Two on all social media. We are at A Brew for Two on Twitter, at A Brew for Two podcast on Instagram. If you type in on Facebook, if you go into the Metaverse and type in on Facebook, A Brew for Two, our logo will be there. It's us cheersing the beers. And we're also on YouTube or Spotify at A Brew for Two. Anyways, this is it for the podcast. This is it for another episode of A Brew for Two. Good night, everybody. Cheers.
There we go.